messages. All right, let's see. Oh, send me a code via email. Bet. 1 second. 1 second, I got you. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, yep, I got the code. Sending it to you now. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. This is episode 2 of me making manga. And I'm going to go ahead and upload my, my other, so we can get started over there. I appreciate y'all joining, man. Thank you for being here. We got the setup. Eli, thank you for the rose. Appreciate that. What's up, Twitch, YouTube? Welcome back to episode 2 of Making Manga, the making of Tenpinz. So today we're going to be doing some character design. I want to do a full character guide for Tenpinz. I have some characters already, like a character guide already kind of done, but I want to do something a little bit more updated, a little bit more my style now. Eli, appreciate the gifts, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all for being here too on both streams, on TikTok, on Twitch. If you guys want to check out the books, you can. They're in the TikTok shop right now. Soul Search, Tenpinz, and volume 1.5. This is volumes 1.5 of my manga Tenpinz. I appreciate y'all, man. Boxman, thank you so much. Thank you. So we're going to go ahead and get right into the drawing. If you guys want to see me draw, you know where to go. If you want to see me draw, you know where to find me. I can't say, well, I think I could say it. It's slash Tenpinz manga. So you spell it out one word, Tenpinz manga. Is boom.tv/Tenpinz manga. So we're gonna do I already have like my reference up that I want to use. If it'll load. So I'm gonna do a quick character sketch for Adrian. Adrian is our main character. And Adrian is based on me. I was gonna do like a pose where he's like squatting, because I do the squat pose a lot. But I also do another pose a lot, which is hands in the front and in my pockets. Did you brush your teeth? Yes, I did. Canvas so base. Thank you for the likes. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started. If you guys want to see me draw, I'm on the other thing. Yeah, whoever this is, they're getting blocked. Bro, that's fucking weird. bro just said good boy to me. Weirdos, bro. Anyway, back to what we were doing. If you want to see me draw, I'm on Twitch. But yeah, we're gonna do a quick sketch of just the form, the shapes, everything. I don't do enough sketching like this. I'm trying to start doing more, but I know I don't do enough already. Like off rip. And if I did, I would be a lot better of an artist. So we're gonna fix that today, or starting today. This is episode 2 of making a manga, making Tenpinz. And I appreciate y'all being here, man. Thank you guys for the gifts. If you want to check it out. Oh, thank you for the hot cross buns. Thank you so much. Gio, thank you for being number 2 customer. If you guys are watching on TikTok, I appreciate y'all being here. It's our second day. I want to try to do this every day. I don't think it's gonna happen. This might be like a weekend thing. I might be able to hit Fridays and Saturdays for sure. And I think that's still being consistent up until I can get some time to do other things. I don't want to promise an everyday thing if I can't do it. If it's twice a week, that's good enough for me. Vincent, thank you for becoming a #1 customer. So yeah, I'm just getting the rough shapes out. I like this pose. I kind of just went with the outfit too. But I think I'm gonna change the outfit. I think I'm gonna get a different thing for the outfit. And this is gonna be stylized a little bit. Be Deep Seeker, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. It's gonna be a little bit stylized. I don't think I want it to look exactly like my manga. I think I want to do it kind of cool, you know? I want to do like a little bit of a different take. So we've got one pose. I'm gonna get another pose. I might not even do full body. I might like really, I'm thinking about Araki. I'm thinking about how he would do something like this. And I don't think they would all be standing poses where it's straight up, like full body straight up. I think there would be like some unique positioning and even angles. So I think I want to be like creative with that. Like each pose, I think I wanted to fit into the personality of the character. Even if it's not full body, even if it's like a 3/4 shot or something like that, I want it to fit how I think the character would pose. Actually, I like this pose. I'm gonna do that pose instead. So we're already switching to a different pose. Let's back out just a little bit. Can I up my zoom a tiny bit in this? All right. Appreciate y'all being here. If you're watching from either platform, appreciate y'all tuning in with me as we do this. All right, I'm gonna zoom all the way in on my whiteboard. I am drawing this on Procreate on the iPad Pro. I'm using the Apple Pencil 2. This is the magnetic base. This is not the Apple Pencil Pro. I believe that only works with the newer iPad. So this is Apple Pencil 2 and Procreate. And I'm using the 6B pencil. So we're just gonna do the overall shapes. I always do this. I draw so big. Let's scale that down. There we go. So we're just gonna draw overall shapes. This is this would be like figure drawing. This is technically figure drawing. I don't do enough figure drawing. I should definitely do more because it helps you lock in like form and everything a lot easier. Like his arm is right here, hand. I'm low-key, I ain't gonna lie, I'm low-key a little rusty right now just because I've been a little bit out of practice, but I'm hoping by the end of doing stuff like this, we're a little bit more, you know, loose. Apple, thank you for the creepers, appreciate that, thank you. Apple EXEXEXE. Thank you so much for the creepers. I kind of like the jeans on this pose that I'm looking at, so I might steal. Those. Thank you so much for the creepers, X Apple. I want to take my time with these two and really make them cool. Like, if the character guide takes me like a month to do, bro, as long as all my characters look really cool, I won't care. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you guys cannot see the drawing, make sure you guys load up the Twitch. We're live on Twitch right now doing the drawings. So you'll be able to see the full monitor, everything that I'm doing in real time. Like, you'll be able to still see me talking to you. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you. So right now we've got this first form. I always do this thing with the heads where I end up making the heads like way too small. That looks a lot better. Shoulders need to be a little bit. A little bit further out for real. We could tilt that. Arm could be a little longer. Boom, boom. All right, for clothes. Like I said, I kind of like the jeans on that. I'm gonna leave this page up so I have that reference. For clothes, I guess I'll dress them how I dress myself. Because this is my main character who is based on me. So I guess I would dress him the way that I dress myself. Which is always like, I always have a hoodie. Always have jackets on and stuff. So let's draw. I'm using a different color. I'm on a different layer. We're gonna put a hoodie on him. You see, I literally always have the hoodie on. So we're gonna put the hoodie on. And if you're new here, guys, this is the manga. This is Tenpinz, volume 1.5. Make sure you go check it out. It is out now. It is finally out. The physical book is finally out. So if you guys are interested in seeing it, I did all these pages. These are all pages done by me that I did here on the live stream. So if you want to see the stuff that I was doing on live, you can finally check it out here on the stream, guys. So we've got volume 1.5. We've got volume 1. And I still have a couple copies of the other manga, Soul Search. You guys can check all those out. Make sure you guys follow if you're interested. Like, share, all that good stuff. I want to just make sure that we are actively, promoting and doing everything that we can to build this out. This is our second day on the live. And it's about being consistent, man. If I could do every Friday and Saturday, I think that's what I'm going to do moving forward. Just in an attempt not to burn myself out. I've realized doing every day for me was a lot. I'm also doing other things, and I don't think I have the actual time to do this every single day now. Unless this becomes, bigger than what I'm thinking, where it's paying the bills, all that, then I can do this every single day. But until then, we're gonna try to be consistent with 1 or 2 days a week, Fridays and Saturdays. Sundays are in the air, but Friday night, Saturday night for sure, an hour. So we've got a sketch here. I'm gonna lower the opacity, pick a different color, and I'm actually gonna start filling in details and outlining this to be the way I want it to look. So right now, off rip, I fucked up. So we're gonna clear that. I'm just laying in our basics for real. Adrian has this big bang. Sometimes I feel like I make it so freaking huge, like a Dragon Ball Z bang. We're gonna get this together. So it looks a little bit more natural. All right, we're getting the head shape done. We're gonna start on the body. I think this pose is also Where is it at? Pose is pretty straight, like shoulders are pretty straight, so I don't have to do too much variation as far as like what I'm drawing. Just like a box, just like a straight across line, straight down. I appreciate y'all being here. Overtime. Overtime's watching us. I also have to remember it's okay to do simple shapes. Appreciate y'all being in here, man. So simple shapes. I don't have to go super detailed. Rectangles, ovals, all that. Sorry if I'm getting a little, if I get a little quiet, y'all, I really be in the zone. I really get into the zone. So I have them in jeans here. I do wear a lot of like cargos. So I might actually put myself in like some cargo pants. I like the baggy fit cargos. Nothing too crazy. And I think I want to make these just like sketches. I don't want to go super duper in detail for this because I have to do like 40 characters to get my complete guide. So these are gonna be sketch, like a little sketchy. I'm gonna try to make them like a little bit clean, but not a full polish. If I had to put on a shoe for my character, I'll be in some SBs, obviously. Nike SB. Really, the only shoes that I wear are Nike SBs. I don't wear a lot of other shoes. So we'll put some SBs on. Actually, let me get an SB so I can make sure I get the details right. I don't want to fuck up the shoes that I actually wear. So we got the Chicago lows. Mine are fucking beat to shit. But making sure I get the right silhouette and everything. Long ass Long ass foot. All right, so this will be the inside. I should grab the other shoe actually. I grabbed the wrong shoe. I want to take more time just being like in my craft. You know what I mean? I want to really take the time to slowly do things and make them not perfect, but you know what I mean? Like, just take my time. Making it so I don't rush and things come out the way that I want them to. Like I said, it's still gonna be sketchy, but I want to make it look intentional. I don't want to put out just some scribble. So this is still gonna be a Nike SB. I know the panels, and it's funny because I used to draw the panels all the time of the shoe, especially the dunk low. But that's like a little bit of the detail that I don't put into my stuff usually. I could be very detailed, and I think I'm gonna start because my work is getting very, very good. But if I were to take more time and be a little bit more meticulous, I know my work could be a lot better. Like, if you're watching on the other stream, you can see it. If you're watching on this other stream, you can see just how much better it is. Like, I'll show y'all real quick. But like, when you take the time and just really lock in on those small details, because I'm actually not like in a rush. I'm not in a rush. I'm gonna slowly draw my stuff and get better as time passes. Got like a little curve. Oh, got like a little curve on the inside. Let's make sure we get the bottom of this. My shoe on my character right now, big as hell, boy. This shit is huge. But we've got like just getting into the details, man, making it good. That's what it's about for me right now. Making it good. Not perfect, good. So patience, just giving myself the time to get those little things. And I think like after a while I figured out how I want to draw my faces. Like my eyes, the nose, all that stuff. Sometimes it could vary. But once you figure out your style, it makes everything feel uniform. Like you want your faces to kind of look the same in a sense. Like how many eye selections do I have? How many noses? Or do I draw my noses the same? Like if you watch Naruto, every nose is the same. If you watch, every nose is the same except that one big nose sand dude. Whatever the leader is for that clan, he got that big old meatball. But figuring out your head shape, how do you want your head shape for all your characters? How you want your eye shape for all your characters? How do you do your ears? How do you do, you know what I mean? So you have some type of uniformity and it's not random. Like they don't look like, you want them to look like they're all part of the same thing. So we got one shoe. This was this shoe. We need the front of this shoe facing like this way. Sorry if my shoe is all up in the camera, chat. But we're studying. We're getting good. We're studying. This is the step that people skip. If you want to get really good, you start studying for real. You start looking at things, being more patient with what you're doing, understanding the shapes, the forms. And that's what's gonna level you up as an artist. You gotta really give yourself a chance to be patient. For me, I've always been about speed, man. I do a lot of stuff fast. And sometimes fast works. Sometimes it is about, can you slow down? That's one of my goals for this year, just as a person, is to be a lot more intentional with what I'm doing, with everything. Slowing down as much as I can. Not like my efforts or my ambitions, but the time that I take to do things, I want to slow down. I think it's really important to figure that out. And once you figure that shit out, man, you could do anything. Like the shoe might not look the way that I want. Oh, we gotta redeem for stretch. Let me stretch real quick. Oh shit. Yo, what's up? What's up, Analyt? I saw you came in here the other day, but I had just ended the stream. I had just ended it. Yo, stretching for sure is one of those important things about being an artist, making art, make sure you stretch, bro. You don't realize it when you're just sitting down. You don't realize like what you're doing to your body by just sitting. Sitting all day, you got to get up. Jay, thank you so much for the likes too. You got to get up, you got to actually stretch or you're going to be cooked. You're going to be cooked if you don't stretch. Like I didn't know how bad my hips were until they were already bad. So I'm gonna get both my quads. And I coach track, so I really should be just stretching more. Making sure my iPad don't turn off. Oh, you weren't late, bro. I just ended kind of early. Woo. So this is gonna be episode 2. Crusader Comics, thank you for the repost. This is gonna be episode 2. I guess I could call it character creation. It's not really something that I'm creating. Something that I already had. But I went over a lot of the basics. Jesus Christ. Basics on how to create a character. So right now my shoes are mumbo jumbo. Gotta turn it to wumbo super big right now. So I'm going to go ahead and select those and we're gonna shrink these down a tad bit. Right now it looks like this one's not on the ground. So it's gonna come up a little chunky, but it's okay. That looks a lot better. But what's up, man? Yes, volume 1.5 is here. It is here. So all these pages in the back, I did these pages myself. So I am now the lead artist on Tenpinz. Talked about it the last episode that we did. I work with another artist named Lamboski. How it worked before was I would just do all my rough drafts, whatever character ideas I had. I would sketch it out to the best of my ability because I wasn't doing anime style anything at that time. I was a full-time. Yeah, I'm posting these on YouTube. So I got the first one already up. This second one is going to be up later today. But I would just do all my rough stuff, send it to him. So I could send him something like this and he would polish it for me. I would give notes, references, and stuff like that. Now it's the opposite way around. I still give him notes and references for paneling, just like angles we're going to use, the point of view, perspective, all that stuff, and where the speech bubbles are going to go. He'll do that for me, send it back to me. I do all the inking, I do all the shading, all the tones, and I do all the lettering now. So I'm doing the majority of the work. So he'll send me not even like super detailed sketches, but just like these are like the little places that I gotta put stuff. But it helps me a lot. It does help me a lot. Let's look at this hand. This hand is like finger. And I was doing some paneling for other artists over the summer. So I did a couple freelance manga stuff on my own where I was doing the full sketch, full panel, everything. Which to me is like, dang, bro. But I got used to it, and I've kind of feel like I've started to find my own anime manga style. Whereas before I felt like it was kinda not really what I wanted to make. You know what I mean? In a sense, it was like I was making stuff that I thought looked anime, and now I'm making stuff that is anime. So we got our rough sketch right here. So y'all see how I did that? If you're watching on the video, I did my rough, just everything, like just as scribbly as possible, just to get the shape, get the forms that I want. Then I cleaned it up a tiny bit in a different color so I could go back over it. So I'm gonna take this layer now. I'm gonna put the opacity down, do another layer. We're gonna get our inking. Do I want to ink this? No, we're gonna use a 6B pencil still. When do I get an anime? I honestly don't know if I'll ever get an anime. That would be a great accomplishment. It'd be a great thing to have happen. I don't know if I'm aiming for anime status. I really just want to finish my story. So getting like further into my story is my only goal. If we get to anime, like that would be really cool. Like shit. I'm not saying I don't want one, but I'm not like we got to get this to an anime. Like I'll be okay if it doesn't get an anime. So now we're gonna clean this up. So if you're watching on, if you guys are watching on Twitch, you can see me cleaning it up. I actually also did the cover for volume 1.5. So if you guys like the cover, if you like that style, this is all me. This is all me. I actually didn't even, I don't think I even had a reference for that. I kind of just freestyled that. Yeah, this is gonna come out cold. I'm just letting you know. If you're watching this is about to come out real cold. I can see it. And I'm using the 6B pencil. I'm not doing any inking for this. I think I'm just gonna go thin. Thin pencil, kind of sketchy. Yeah, I'm gonna go thin pencil, kind of sketchy. I might up the variation of the line on some of these, like yeah, this is gonna look cool. I never go wide enough. I never go wide enough for the inside of the hoodie. So here we go. Hey, appreciate you, Analyt. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, man. I do have one more mod, but they're not here today. So really it's just you today. We're not gonna close that off. We're gonna kind of leave that open a little bit. How long have we been on here? 45 minutes, guys. We'll see how much we can get done. You see, I'm like kind of being particular about where I'm putting these lines. Just a little bit. I could go like, he said TikTok still hold me. It's all right. It's my second day on here. If I were consistent, I could build it back up. This is how it was. This is how it is every time that I stop. Every time that I stop is very, very like noticeable. It's like, dang, bro, 4 viewers. Like, what? But I appreciate the people that came, man. What's up, Dask? What's going on, bro? Yeah, when my TikTok lives were popping, bro. Yo, what's up, you? Bro, that's you. What's up? When my TikTok lives were popping, I think the highest amount of followers I had at one time watching me in a live stream was like 1,000. I've never gotten to that level. Like getting to 100 for me feels like 1,000. It's like, dang, man. I got 100 people in here. Now, this is looking pretty good so far. Got the kangaroo pouch hoodie. This is gonna come out really clean. The comment might be still up on one of your old videos. You still left a comment. So I'm always gonna support. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. We just hit 2,000 likes. 11 viewers joined the live in the past 5 minutes. Guys, thank you guys so much for joining. If you're new here, my name is Dom. I'm the creator of Tenpinz, the world's first bowling manga. This is my manga, Tenpinz. I'm currently drawing it on live. So if you guys want to watch me, I'm on my other platform drawing live right now for YouTube. This is the new book, the physical version, and we're gonna keep working. You said, yo, you inspired me with my own series. Oh shoot, that's crazy, bro. It's crazy when people tell me that because I'm just figuring it out. I'm just figuring it out myself. Hold on, my lighting is a little bit off and I have been blown out in this video the entire time. That looks a little bit better. I need like a half a... I don't want to come off too dark. Am I too... Oh no, I look good right here. Yeah, I don't want to come off too dark. Appreciate you for stopping by, bro. Thank you so much. You're going to animate it? Alright, bet. Let me know when you drop it, man. Lamatics, what's up? Welcome, welcome. She's on the game. #1 customer. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for checking me out. So we're going to keep working on this. I don't want the stacking of the jeans or the camp. I can't talk. I don't want the stacking of the cargo pants to be so crazy. But my jeans be, shoot, my shit be stacked up. It really be stacked up like a cartoon. Trying to make it super boxy. But sometimes it just is. Sometimes it's just a little boxy. That's for real how my shit be looking. I think I actually nailed the shoe on this. The shoe looks really good. So let's get that toe box. Perfect, perfect. Appreciate y'all for joining in, guys. Thank you so much. If you're new here, my name is Dom. I am the creator of Tenpinz, the world's first bowling manga. I'm currently drawing new pages for my series. We're working on a character guide right now. I'm drawing my main character. His name is Adrian. So Adrian is the name of my main character. We're on other platforms at the same time, drawing, building. So if you guys want to check me out, you guys could be able to see this whole thing. It also is going to be posted on YouTube probably tonight. So if you were in the live stream and you want to see the full setup, you will be able to. I don't think that's right. What's up, Bo? Bo, what's going on, bro? Bo, author behind his books. What's up? I see you on my timeline a lot. How's everything going? Getting the shoe together. The shoe is looking good. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. The shoe actually came out pretty decent. Just making sure everything kind of lines up. Chloe, thank you for being the #1 customer and checking out Tenpinz today. If you guys are new here, feel free to check out the new volume, Tenpinz Volume 2, now in the TikTok shop. We gotta work on these, the way the jeans kind of sit over the shoe. I gotta work on that. It's not the best right now. Michael, what's up? Madlock, let's go. Welcome to the stream, bro. We're just getting some stuff done right now. If y'all have not yet checked it out, get ready for Volume 1 of ZZ Maru. I've been waiting for literally years. I think I found it the same time that I was putting out my first volume. I know it's about to come out. It's about to be crazy. So I'm looking forward to it. So we got this one looking pretty good. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Two, three. What's funny is me and Adrian right now have the same length hair. My hair is usually a lot longer. It would be cool if I did an Adrian cosplay. This first character sheet came out really good. Quadarius, what's going on, bro? We're just doing episode 2 of how to make the manga, the making of Tenpinz. So I'm just wrapping up the first character sheet entry, which is Adrian. And just cleaning up my sketch. I said I was going to do it like kind of sketchy. I don't want it to be a polished character guide because I saw Haikyuu's and I really liked the way that theirs was done. Which was like a sketch. Like this is just it's just a little bit about the character, but it's also just a sketch. I just had to lock in right there. Ooh wee. All right, first sketch. That shit kind of cold, bruh. Oh wee. Tell me that ain't cold. Tell me it's not. You're crazy. But I appreciate everybody that came through today for the stream. We're gonna be doing another one on Friday. So this is going to be my Friday and Saturday stream. It's going to be 2 episodes a week. This is the best way that I can do it by being consistent. So I appreciate you guys for checking me out. If you want to follow me on all platforms at Tenpinz Manga or Namiware. And you can subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I'm here on YouTube at Tenpinz Manga. And yeah, man, make sure you check out Volume 1.5, Volume 1 physical copies are also on tenpinzmanga.com. I hope to hear from you, and thank you guys for watching. Peace.